Hey, I'm Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're
Happy, Healthy, Vegan.
So we're at the height of Veganuary, which in case you haven't heard, it's a UK-based global charity that seeks to educate the public about the benefits of a plant-based diet while urging them to try the vegan diet for the month of January.
Well, last year we made a video about how Jamie Oliver's restaurants, Jamie's Italian, shunned Veganuary. So now, here we are, 2017. Is Jamie on board?
I believe that the British public do know about the problem in milk, but they don't know how to help fix it.
Oh, the problem in milk? Great! What's Jamie Oliver gonna let us know?
That cow there never goes out on grass. This one here goes out on grass 180 days of the year.
Says Jamie's longtime collaborator
and pig
and turkey farmer Jimmy Doherty. Continue.
Okay, what we're trying to do is create a guarantee that the cows that produce your milk spend a lot of their time out on the pasture.
I'm a happy cow.
Yeah. Happy
so
cow.
it tastes like happy milk.
Of course, Jamie is still promoting dairy in Veganuary. Let's see what else he has to say.
I think that people want to know what they're putting in their bodies, right? Is that fair?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Now,
I agree. Let's find out what people are putting into their bodies when they drink milk.
But one of the best kept secrets in dairy foods is the infection with viruses like bovine AIDS virus. It's actually officially bovine immunodeficiency viruses, and also bovine leukemia viruses. It doesn't make a lot of sense to feed your child a tall, cool glass of leukemia viruses.
The estrogen content of this liquid is through the roof. Studies have shown 2 glasses of milk, and within 15 minutes your urine is pouring with estrone, progesterone, estradiol, estriol, these potent mammalian hormones. Why do women in the West get all these breast lumps? It is not normal. It's not natural. They're eating estrogens.
Indeed, people do need to know what they're putting in their bodies, Jamie. Tall, cool glass of leukemia virus, all these cow hormones, not to mention antibiotics that are used regularly in the dairy industry.
Totally. Okay, so some people have over the years been like, oh, happy, healthy, vegan. Like, why do you expect Jamie Oliver to give a vegan message? Like, he's never said that he was a vegan. But it all goes back to when we first heard of this guy in 2010 when he won a prestigious TED Prize award. Let's just hear what he's saying in his own words.
The statistics of bad health are clear. We spend our lives being paranoid about death, murder, homicide.
All right, so here's Jamie's leading causes of death chart, and I don't dispute this. It's pretty much like Dr. Greger's chart. Anyway, notice how Jamie has heart disease, diabetes, and cancers highlighted in red. Well, let's see how dairy relates to these diseases.
100,000 men and women followed for up to 20 years. What did they find? Milk-drinking women had higher rates of death, more heart disease, significantly more cancer for each glass of milk.
Childhood diabetes is linked to early milk exposure. Anemia is caused because iron absorption is interfered with by having milk in the digestive tract.
So as you see from these clips here from Dr. Greger of nutritionfacts.org and Dr. Neil Bernard, that these leading causes of death that Jamie speaks so eloquently about, ironically, are attributable to drinking milk.
Oh, the irony.
My wish is for you to help a strong, sustainable movement to educate every child about food.
Jamie, it's been 7 years now, and you still haven't told the truth. That is why we're so enraged with this guy. He says he's doing one thing, but he's really doing another.
Animal welfare important to you guys?
Yeah.
Supporting your dairy farmers?
Okay, I've 2 lines of thought about the supporting the dairy farmers. But first of all, when you're supporting the dairy farmers, what you're also doing is supporting the forcible insemination of the cows.
Because they're forcibly kept pregnant their entire adult lives.
Yeah, and being constantly pregnant and giving birth so many times means that their whole life is shortened. They're only living 4 to 5 years instead of 20 years like they would in a natural life cycle, which brings me to the other point. You're also supporting like false imprisonment, basically.
Yeah, he says like, okay, well, our cows get to be outside 180 days of the year, and that's in a really good situation, but they're still being locked up over 100 plus days a year.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of information out there about how the cows are kept in small pens, and there's these giant carousels that they're spun around on for the milking, and it also talks about how they produce like 12 times more milk than they normally would, so there's really painful udders, and it just goes on and on and on. Even this, animal welfare does not give them like a perfect natural life by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
So what else are they supporting when they're supporting dairy farmers?
Well, they're supporting killing 21 million baby cows a year, and most of the male ones are turned into veal. They have no lives. The female cows are either killed immediately because they're useless, or they take their mother's place because the mother's getting too old to produce milk on the reg.
Yeah.
So,
and it doesn't mean that they get to be brought up by the mother either. They immediately take them away, and they're kept in a small enclosure by themselves. I mean, there's copious amounts of information about this stuff online.
And this is even on the nice welfare farms, too.
True.
There's no such thing as animal welfare on a dairy farm. Sorry, Jamie.
So back to supporting the dairy farmers. Now, why is it that only dairy farmers deserve support? This is something that came up also in our recent coverage of what's going on with, the American dairy farms. So in England, apparently, veganism has gone up by 300% in recent times, which means that the dairy farmers are probably stressing out. But the thing is, why do they deserve support over the farmers who are creating the plants that are used for milk alternatives? Why do they not deserve support?
Yeah, should we support soy farmers for soy milk, almond farmers for almond milk? Are they lesser people?
Macadamia farmers, cashew farmers,
Coconut,
hemp farmers,
rice,
etc., etc. It's just really frustrating. As the years go on, it seems that Jamie Oliver keeps going further and further away from his original message of increasing your health through proper food choices.
If you had the choice, would you sort of vote with your pound? Yeah.
That means then the farmers get a bit extra money, they can invest it in their business, they don't have to push those cows harder. Everyone's a winner.
Pay a little bit more money and then it'll be more quality and everything will be fine. It really doesn't matter if they increase the price of milk or give the cows a few more days out in the sun. It doesn't change the fact that drinking milk is not healthy for humans.
Despite what Jamie Oliver is trying to push you here. So, post your questions and comments down below. What do you think about Jamie Oliver? Is he really trying to spread a healthy message about food?
Yeah, have you guys seen over there in Britain the Jamie and Jimmy show or whatever? I think they've had a couple shows now. Have you seen their shows and what did you think? Let us know down below.
If you got something out of this video, if you learned something about what's going on, what's really going on with the dairy industry, hit like and share this with a friend who needs to know this stuff too.
Yep. Stay subscribed for more vegan content from the two of us here at Happy Healthy Vegan. And until next time,
keep it carb, baby. Keep it carb.
And go vegan for Veganuary.
You too, Jamie.
Round and round again, spinning till I'm dizzy.